What's up, everyone? Welcome to our lesson 2. Dancing is fun and healthy. So, welcome to my vlog again. Dance is fun. It lifts the spirit, strengthens the body, and stimulates the mind, according to Wayne's Leap. So, very, ano kay siya, no? Very exciting. So, nganong fun man siya and healthy. So, dancing is one of the oldest and most popular forms of exercises. So, isa siya sa pinaka-old and most popular forms sa exercises. Several forms of dancing are considered aerobic since they entail about hour of continuous exercise and choreographed to music. Okay. By the way, basi mo naman madunggan nga mga manok. Sige lang, pasensya lang na kay morning magkunag kaning video. So, laban lang ta. Okay, according to the Polydema, an exercise psychologist of Women's Sports Medicine Center in New York, health benefits gained through dancing are similar to other forms of activities that involve sustained effort in the target zone. So, the same siya sa uban. Exercises, for example, katong naga-gym ka, the same gyapon ang mga ang mga involved na sustained effort or in the target zone during dancing. So what are those words that we will encounter? Timan ana to, physical, mental, social, and cultural. Sige ka mo daw be? Physical, mental, social, and cultural. PMSC. Physical, mental, social, and cultural. Okay, what are those objectives? Explain the benefits of dance in relation to our health and enumerate ways in keeping oneself safety in dancing. Okay, let's warm up. Identify what dance style is being illustrated by the following pictures. Picture, kani, unsa man ni? Unsay dance style? Sige daw, be, kamo yung nauna sa inyong kuan. Next, kani. Unsa nga dance style? Next, kani. Very familiar? Gidaw be? Kani. Next, kani. Sige. Those are different dance styles. Sige, essential questions. How does dancing improve one's body performance in health? Gaano nakakatulong ang pagsasayaw sa ating unsa man ni sa atong health? Based on research from WHO or World Health Organizations, globally almost half of the deaths are associated with non-communicable diseases. In Thailand, government working is increased level of physical activity to increase non-communicable diseases. What are those examples of non-communicable diseases? Katong mga unsa man ni? Diabetes, hypertensions, kana mga heart attacks, those are examples of non-communicable diseases. Pwede na siya unsa man, mamana, hereditary, or pwede po na siya mag-gain sa atong mga ginakaon o sa atong mga physical activity. Like for example, si kagkaog kining daghang cholesterol, so pwede ka magka-hypertension, magka-high blood ka. Sugar, tamis, sige kagkaon, maka-exercise, sige kanang wala siya na burn. So pwede ka magka-diabetes. So they are using Tai Chi, yoga, dancing, and other healthy programs. These are mostly done in public parks. So, diri sa Panabo, di ba natin makita nga managazumba diha kada gabi o kada buntag sa park. So, part na siya sa mga program sa ato ang government or initiative sa individual or community groups to strengthen our healthy lifestyle. This all fits within the WHO's efforts to develop a global action plan to promote physical activity. So next, benefits of dancing dancing on different aspects. What are those benefits? Letter A, physical. Unsa yung benefits sa physical? When done uh, regularly, dancing is a good way to develop cardiovascular and muscular endurance. We say cardiovascular sa tuang heart and sa blood vessels. The circulation of the pagpump sa atong blood sa atong heart sa blood and pag-circulate niya o blood sa tibuok natong lawas. And muscular endurance. When we say muscular endurance, you have learned this from your grade 11. It continuously repeated actions good. For example, mabalik-balik ka og kining push up. So sa kadugayan nimo sige balik-balik sakit, dili na siya sakit. It's because of muscular endurance na kining concept or principle. Like for example, moral when sa endurance manggod, for example, ma-endure na siya sa imong lawas ang kasakit, so naanad na siya. So the more ka masakitan, the more mamanhid na imong lawas or muscles. So pwede na ka maka-repeat o kining hundreds of actions. So ingon ana siya. And body composition. Body composition gani katong lean body mass nato, katong excess fats atong lawas. As well as a balanced flexibility. Dance training also improves coordination. When we say coordination, makig-coordinate imong muscles sa imong nervous system. It's because lisod kay kung walay coordination ngano man. For example, naay padulong nga bola sa imong lawas tapos dili makig-coordinate. Yes, nakit-an nimo pero imong muscle wala nakig-coordinate, so wala ka nilikay. So maigo gyapon ka. That's an example of coordination. Aside from that example, sa sayaw also, kailangan mag-coordinate imong lawas, imong intellectual, dapat timing ka, the same time kailangan ka og exert effort og force para makasayaw ka. That's what we mean by coordination. Okay. Observe that there were significant improvements in aerobic and muscular fitness in contemporary dancers who engaged to low moderate intensity dance genres. Okay, when we say aerobic and muscular, what are those aerobic? Involves kato siyang exercises or dances that involves unsa. Kanus ka makaingon na naa siya aerobic effects sa atong lawas katong time nga maka-feel ka og hangak gamay, because when say aerobic kailangan siya og oxygen. So pasabot kung imong activity or imong sayaw gihangak ka, pasabot it's a type of aerobic exercise ngano man naga-consume siya og oxygen. So mao na ang ilahanan nga imong dance or imong type of genre sa sayaw is part of aerobic activity. Okay. This thus low to moderate dance exercise is an effective as other vigorous exercise regimens in improving fitness. So gikan sa hinay hantod sa moderate dan exercise, effective siya as other vigorous exercise, the same lang siya og effect. Thus dancing also a great way to lower the risk of cardiovascular disease like mga heart attacks and mga kining high blood, malayo tana. According to Flores, an increased fitness result in a great lowering of body mass index and resting heart rate for those who engage in dance-based fitness activity compared to those who engage in other regular activities. It was also reported that there is significant improvement in lipid metabolism when dancing. Okay, there are a lots of effects, Jude, when we are performing dancing. It can also mapalayo jud ta and ma-lower atong body mass index and resting heart rate. So better kung dili mo comfortable kay sa mga exercise, you can also active in dancing. It's the same concept lang man siya. Pwede siya maka-low og risk sa mga cardiovascular diseases. Moreover, the dance movements are multi-directional. which means enable joint mobility, specifically hip motion and spine flexibility, as opposed to treadmills or elliptical machines. It is also a weight-bearing activity that helps improve and maintain bone density as well as prevent osteoporosis. Okay, when we say multidirectional, dancing involves tanan iyang ma-involve imong tanan imong lawas, kamot, tiil, imong coordination, imong nervous system. That's what we called multi-directional. Okay, dance therapy has also been used in different medical fields throughout history. So, ginagamit also ang dance as a therapy pod sa stress, unsa pa, sa kanang naay mga kanang sakit gud sa tiil or sa mga muscles. It can also improve musculoskeletal nga mga kining injuries. It aids in recovering coordination and other neuromuscular skills after an injury. So dara akong ingon, yoga and meditation. Mental and emotional. Dancing has an effect sa ato ang mental and emotional. Also suggested that dance can be used intervention in mental health nursing. They reveal that dance can offer an acceptable way to release emotional and physical pressure. So, makawala pud siya og unsa man? Tara, stress. Pero sa uban kinahimo na nilang stress. Ang PE nahimo na stress. So ayaw po niya yung stress. So we are studying physical education para makawala sa stress, dili makadungag og stress. So kung tagaan mog task, so ayaw siya una nga stress siya. Nauna siya nga it can improve in our physical fitness. Since majority of the problems of the mental health nurses is in dealing with their patients, it was suggested that dance might be applied. It is useful in facilitating non-verbal communication by offering a clear structure for being together. Dancing also gives other psychological health benefits compared to other forms of exercise. As published in the study of journal Neurobiology of Aging, nagahatag siya evidence that exercise can help brain sharp. Greatly supports the mental benefits of dancing. Their study concluding that there is a decrease in a difference of dementia, including Alzheimer's disease, ito pagkalimtanon, with patients whose only regular physical activity associated with dancing. Also studied that effects of aerobic exercise on brain structure and psychological well-being. So, pwede siya maka-improve sa ato ang dili ta dali limtanon, at the same time dili ta tanga. Psychological well-being. So, pwede siya maka-improve sa ato ang inner soul. Their findings suggest that insula gray matter volume involved in multimodal sensory integration and plays a great role on the generation of active response emotional stimulation may be maintained by aerobic exercise. The researcher found the study decreased depressive symptoms and increased the identity of training group compared with the controlled group. Group decrease atong depressive symptoms. It was assumed that there is a correlation between aerobic exercise and body image according to Ravelin, and it attributed dance as a medium for developing one's body image. So pwede siya maka-develop sa atong body image, ma-strengthen atong core image. I mean kanang ma-burn ang atong mga fats, and pwede siya makalami sa ato ang lawas, and pwede siya maka-improve sa ato ang self-esteem and confidence. Therefore, dancing is a great way to improve one's body image. So, dili ka ganahan og exercise, so you can proceed to dancing as a form of exercise kung gusto ka mo kining mapantay imuhang BMI and imuhang lawas. Social, okay. Dancing can also have this social benefit. Dance provides unique opportunity, meaningful group involvement as it encourages intense, positive social interaction and interpersonal relationships in a working group. They believe that it contributes to each individual's potential for a fullest possible self-actualization in the society. 'Di ba? In PE, for example, in PE, in a group performances, bisag dili ka ganahan sa imuhang nakay ganahan dili ganahan nga classmate, wala kay choice kundi makigrupo ka sa iya kung makagrupo ka sa iya. That's what we call social effect. Makagain pud ka og friends, at the same time mas strengthen inyong coordination socially, and they believe that it contributes to each individual's potential for the fullest possible self-actualization in the society. And also in dance gives sense of togetherness in a group. So togetherness, sense as one. And for recent years, varieties of dance-based group fitness formats have been formulated and had been in demand. One of the reasons why there is had been tremendous growth of dance-based fitness regimens is increasing need for self-expression and social interactions amongst men and women in new millennium. Okay, uh, best example of social interaction benefit is a social dance kana sa ballroom good nakamingle ka og lain-lain nga tao. Sa unang panahon example ani ka ng what they called good na sa nang bailihan. You can actually ask our parents or ato ang mga grandparents anang term na bailihan. Usually sa una kanang ginabayaran nila, nagabayad sila, tapos ginasayaw nila tong mga girls. So that's the concept. Through dance, we can also socialize other people. So, ito kong example good nga, atong sa Frozen 1 good nga, katong, di ba naa dito sayo-sayo, din nakailan ni Anna dito iya atong prince. So, that's an example of social interactions through dance, social benefits. So, sa group activities po, pwede mas strengthen imong leadership. So, kung walay ka ng lain masaligan, so, you can guide your group at the same time, ma-strengthen imong social capability to organize group. So, that's an effect of dance. Cultural. What is cultural? Dance promotes a place or a country's rich culture through highlighting the different culture dances. People around, example, brought closer understanding the lives of people presented through the folk dances. Okay, it is true looking the different dances of other countries with one see the value of one's culture. Ang naman hindi naman takabasaan of other countries with one see the value of one's culture. Very good example of uplifting culture of a particular place through dancing is what we called folk dances. Okay, kaya naang gyapon ang folk dances because it represents where we belong, where asa tagikan, asa atong mga ancestors gikans or unsay naa dira nga country. It helps us also understand unsa ang ilang culture dira nga country by dancing that dance. Like for example, the Chinese fan dance, part na sa ilang culture ng Chinese fan dance. So when dancing Chinese fan dance, we can also understand mao din ni ang culture sa Chinese. So in ana siya. Other also dancing mga Latin dances. So for example, cha-cha-cha, rumba, that's our jive, that's our example of Latin dances. So by dancing that, it helps us understand the culture of the Latin Americans. Ingon ani di ang Latin Americans. So in that way, easy nato siya ma-uplift ang culture nila. At the same time, ma-preserve nato ang culture sa ato ang generation. That is example of benefits in culture in terms of dancing. Okay, what are those friendly reminders when dancing? Like other aerobic exercises and activities, dancing also requires proper precautions or etiquettes to prevent injury. Since it also involves movement, it requires specific skills that need to be improved and taken care of. The following are simple reminders to keep ourselves safe while enjoying and performing dance. First is assess yourself on what is appropriate dance styles you can perform based on the level of your fitness. So, dapat balo na to tong sarili kung asa ta hiyang, dili kay, diretso ka dito sa katong kuan. Ni, balay nga mga genre nga sayaw. So, dili man ta capable ato. So, dili ta mag-perform ato kay nganuman possible magka-injure ma-injure ta ato kay masitag sayo dito nya dili man ta well trained ato. So balo nato tong mga simple mga dances lang nga kaya nato. So kung kaya nato tong mga hip hop or mga vigorous movement or vigorous to more moderate movement sa dances, so pwede na to siya. Pero as what I have said, kailangan nato tan-awon nato ang sarili, i-assess nato tong sarili kung asa jud ato ang kaya. So in PE, I do not require you to dance nicely, but I will require you to unsa man to dance on your own level. Dili pasabot nga ah, tawag ani sa ako amang good sa akong subject, uh, I dili ko nagatan-aw kung unsa ka kahawd mosayaw. Ang ako ginatan-aw is how you improve from the first time nga nagtry ka og sayaw. Kaya gipa-activity ta mo sa katong katong una nga activity last week katong mag-submit mo og video para ma-assess nako para sa mga further activities nato ma-assess nako kung how you improve and how you learn sa ato ang lessons na nakuha. Next is consider the attire suitable for dance styles when you're performing professionally wear clothes prescribed. So for example, kung musayaw ka og folk dance, you will use costumes or mga appropriate na mga sinina when dancing folk dance. Also, kung mag-zumba ka, dili man ka pwede nga katong mga naka barong Tagalog kang magsayaw ka og zumba. So, katupog kang mga naka physically fit na mga attires. So, don't forget to have warm up before you start and cooling down after dance. Always consider stretching because stretching is very important to improve flexibility sa atong lawas. Kaya, very important also to have this warm up. Ngano man, in warming up our body, inito niya daan atong lawas, i-prepare niya atong body sa vigorous activities para malikayan nato ang mga muscle stiffness, muscle soreness, mga pamaol ug mga bikog. So ingon ana na siya. So mailhan nato na siya kung wala na siya nag-warm up kay dali na siya after niya magsayaw daghan kina siya pamaol. So very important at least 3 to 5 minutes mag-warm up sa ka before ka magsayaw and cool down. Dili ka dito sumuhigda, dili ka dito sumulingkod. Mag-cool down sa ka para kagikan man init imong lawas, so dapat mobalik siya sa into normal temperature imong lawas. Next, bear in mind the proper techniques and correct posture and skills in dance styles you are to perform or dance. For example, sa break dancing or hip hop na mga techniques dira para malikayan nato ang injury. Nasabtan? Next is always keep yourself hydrated by drinking water. So, because most of the dances are aerobic exercises. When sa aerobic exercises, kailangan siya og naga-consume siya og oxygen kaya hangakon ta. So, therefore, best way para dili ta mawala atong hangak is miinom ta og water because sa water na atay gintawag dira na oxygen. Pwede ta makakuha dira. So ma-lessen na to atong hangak. So according to Mimi, drink your water. So, yun ana siya. Okay, winning moments. Dancing is a combination of movements and artistic expression. It also requires creativity and skills for a person to come up with unique, graceful movements. Named Bayani Casimiro Sr., he was recognized for his top dancing skills and was famously known as Fred Astaire of the Philippines. He was leading the star of Vaudeville. Okay. So, may si Quipper naman ni tap dancing. Tap dancing. Okay, wrap up. Atong i-summarize gikan sa lesson 1 to lesson 2. Gikan sa pre-Christian era plus Greek plus Rome era tas niagi na tag Dark Ages sa Middle Ages, Renaissance, dapit na tag Renaissance, 15th and 16th century, and to niabot ang ballet, and equal ana is evolution of dance. Dira na evolve ang dance. So gikan ana nag-lead into what are those benefits in dancing? Physical, balik ko na to. It develops cardiovascular endurance, muscular endurance, ma-strengthen atong muscle and cardiovascular ato ang katong pag-pump sa blood and blood circulation. Improve coordination, balance, flexibility, body composition. Malower ang risk sa ato ang cardiovascular disease, malayo to sa high blood, hypertension, and mga heart diseases. Lower ang body mass index, mobaba ato ang magamay ato ang body mass index. Dili ta above normal. Lowers resting heart rate, improves lipid metabolism, mawala ato ang mga cholesterol, and enables joint mobility. So dali ra ta makalihok-lihok, dili magsakit atong lawas. Helps improve maintain bone density, thus help prevent osteoporosis. Dili ta dali magsakit atong mga kasukasuhan, dili kay ta kailangan upaw di arko. Helps recover coordination and neuromuscular skills after injury. Dali lang ka maka-recover because naanad naman ka. Mental emotional, helps keep the brain sharp, decreases incidence of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Dili makalimtan. Decrease depressive symptoms, kato siya, gibalik lang nato nino. Increase self-esteem and improves body image, malami imong lawas and confident na ka. Aids releasing emotional and physical tension. So makarelease siya endorphin. So what we call endorphin, katong happy hormone. Social, give sense of togetherness with a group. So as one mo, dapat sabay mo magsayaw, yun ana siya. Happy lang. Encourage positive social interaction, interpersonal relationship in a group, and contributes to the individual's potential of self-actualization in society. Mahimo kang leader. Sa inana siya. Cultural, promotes cultural values. So sayaw na to siya. At the same time, uplift na to itong cultural and the other cultures sa other countries. And at the same time, pinaka-importante, ma-preserve. Okay? For this week, I will not be giving you muna activity para makapahulay sa ta and para maka-check na ko inyo mga output. So, please prepare yourself for the next lessons and please answer the log into our Quipper account and answer the activities and the assignments and quizzes nga naa dito, and you can read also the kining study guides dito. You can download the study guides. So inana siya. So have a happy weekend. Bye everyone. So smile sabi. Don't forget to subscribe. Char lang, vlogger. Char bitaw. Bye everyone. Happy weekend.